my channel. I just want to start off by saying Happy New Year, and I am very happy that we all made it to the new year, and I hope this year be a great and successful year for you guys. And I'm excited to see what this year has in store for me. So yes, guys, I'm happy. If you are new to my channel, welcome to my channel. For those of you that have been following me all through, I just want to thank you guys for the continuous support. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Today I'll be teaching you guys how to make Liberian dry rice. So these are the ingredients I'll be using for my dry rice today. I have my smoked fish over here. I have my Maggi cube, sardines, Goya corned beef. I have my spam, my luncheon meat, 8 cups of rice or 2 quarts, and I have my seasoned salt back here. I also have my okra, my Goya adobo, and salt. Over here, I have fish. So this is the red snapper and this is the tilapia fish. You can use whatever fish you have or whatever fish you like. For my Liberian people, you already know what this is. This is my Kitilay. It's called Pea Eggplants. And I have my beta ball. It's also called garden eggs. So yeah, these are the ingredients I'll be using for my dry rice today. Now I'll go ahead and add my rice to the pot and wash it. I love to wash my rice 3 to 4 times, but it's up to you. So I have washed my rice. Next thing, I'll cut my corned beef. I'm gonna be using 4 pieces of smoked fish. I'll just rinse it off. And then cut it into dice or what the size you want it. Pour this over my rice. Next thing is my luncheon meat. I'll open the can, pour this towards me, just squeeze, and then come out. You want to cut these too. So I have my luncheon meat diced up. I'll add that to my pot as well. I love my dry rice juicy, like with a lot of ingredients, you know, a lot of good particles. So let me show you guys how to open a corned beef. This is the key for the corned beef. Always open the corned beef this way. Make sure this part of the key is facing towards you. It's gonna be easier to open the can, but if you open this way, it's gonna break. So you just want to take the key, this part you want to hold on to it, put it in, and then start to turn. For the corned beef, you don't really have to dice it up. You just need to cut it and add it to your rice. Trust me, this is the best dry rice you'll ever have. With all these yummy particles, ingredients. This is my second can I'm opening. The spam is very salty and so is the corned beef. So be careful not to add a lot of seasoning, especially if you're using 2 cans of spam or 2 cans of corned beef and luncheon meat. They all have salt, but the spam especially is like extra salty. I will add 1 tablespoon of Goya. And I will add 1 Maggi cube. And I have 1 tablespoon of seasoned salt. I'm not going to add any more seasoning. It's always better to put less seasoning from the beginning because it's easier to add more seasoning later on in the cooking process than for you to add more seasoning from the beginning, and then if it's salty, there's no turning back. Like, you already have a salty food. I have 4 cups of water. I'll add this to my rice. And just stir. Actually, I'll add 1 more cup. So altogether, I have 5 cups of water in this pot. So I added my water and my seasoning. I'll put my cover over the pot and take it to the stove. I'm using 2 burner because it's faster. I'm gonna turn my stove on high, but later I'm gonna turn it down. So the next thing is my okra, my kitilay, and my bitter that I'm gonna boil together. So one thing that you should know is the bitter always gonna be pre-cooked in the kitilay. I like to cook my okra first because it's raw, and if you add the kitilay and the bitter together, the bitter will smoosh up. So it's better you cook this first. And then halfway into the cooking process, you can add a bit on your kitilay. So I have this much okra in here. I'm gonna add a little bit of goya, just 1, 2. And I add one cup of water. I'm gonna let it cook for 15 minutes, and then I'll add my bitter and my kitilay to it. Next thing, I will go ahead and prepare my fish. I have tilapia fish and I have red snapper. Just want to cut these out. You can use knife or kitchen scissors if you have one. Clean the fish, wash the fish, and put it in a clean bowl. Like a spacious one so that you can be able to season your fish. I'm just gonna use my knife to score the fish, or put a mark on the fish. You know. You just wanna put X, or you can just put 1, 1. So this fish, I'll put an X to it. So basically what this does is helps the seasoning to go in the fish. You can just put 1, 2. On the other side, you do the same. 1, 2. For my snapper, I'm just gonna do 1 because it's not big like the tilapia fish. And you don't want to cut deep like to the bone of the fish. You just need a little cut. I'm gonna add my seasoning. 1 tablespoon seasoned salt. So because you want the seasoning to be all over the fish, you also want to open the head and sprinkle some seasoning, and the stomach too. because you don't want it just the outside of the fish to be seasoned and then the inside is like the. And I have my black pepper. I'll add that to my fish. I use 1 teaspoon black pepper. And I'll use 1 teaspoon salt, but I'm not gonna use all of the salt, just a little bit. Like onion. I'm gonna use half an onions on my fish. I'm just gonna slice it with the fish and just let it sit for a couple of minutes so the fish can marinate. I'll just go ahead and wrap my fish up and put it in the fridge for 30 minutes so my seasoning can be able to go in the fish. So this is my rice. It's been sitting on the stove for 20 minutes now. Just go ahead and stir it. So I'll let it cook for 20 more minutes and I'll come back to check on it. I will also go ahead and check on my okra. So as you can see the difference, color difference. Right now I will add my bitter ball and my Kitilay to it. So if you want your rice a little bitter, you can add a lot of Kitilay, but if you don't want it too bitter, you don't have to add too much to it. Oh, the water's dripping. I think that will be enough for me. I'll just add about maybe 6 I have, or 10 maybe. So I have 4 in there, that's 5, 6, 7, 8 is enough. Add a little bit of water to it. And I'll just cover it. And let it cook for 15 more minutes. And then I'm gonna blend it and add it to my rice once my rice is ready. So I'm checking my rice right now. So I will taste it to see if it's cooked or if I need to add water. And if it's seasoned also. I definitely need to add more water. As you can see, the first water, 5 cups that I added is all gone. I'm adding 2 more cups of water. So the 5 cups plus the extra 2 I'm adding right now is 7 cups altogether. And because I added water, I will add seasoning to it too, because you want to make sure your rice is seasoned. Every time you add extra water, taste it to make sure it's seasoned. If it's not, add seasoning to it. But just be careful, do not over season. Using my salt. I'm just gonna sprinkle a little bit on top. And add some adobo all-purpose seasoning. Adobo. Gonna stir. It looks so juicy. This is how I like to see my dry rice. Juicy. So I'm gonna take my Kitilay and blend it out now. Mambira ba my Kitilay or my okra. Turning my stove off. I'll just drain some of the water out. Dun, 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 dun. I have my blended cup here. I'm trying to add it to the cup, but then I'm trying to prevent the water spilling on my counter, you know. So I bring it closer. You can smush this in a I'll leave some and show you guys another way to do this. You can do it in a blender, in a food processor, or in a little mortar. Ta-da! See how cute this is? We had a bigger one back home, but here we have the smaller one. So you can use this to smush this, or you can use your blender or your food processor, whichever one you have. And for this, so I'll add this to my rice while it's on the stove. I like to mix it with the rice. This is my rice. Then cooking. So I'll add this. You want to add it a little at a time. You don't want to add all of it at once. I also add my sardines, taters. You can add the oil as well to the dry rice. I told you guys, I love my dry rice to be juicy. See? There it is. Juicy looking dry rice. Juicy, juicy. I just let it sit one last time for 25 minutes. Bam. So my fish has been sitting for 45 minutes now. I'm gonna take off the plastic wrap. See my fish? It got some water. It's okay. It's okay to have water. So I'll test the oil by adding the onion to see if the oil is ready. And then I'll add my fish. You just want to add your fish to the oil and let it fry for 30 to 45 minutes. I'm gonna let that fry and I'll be right back. That's my rice, guys. So once my fish is ready, then it's gonna be time to eat. So guys, like the way the fish is right now is okay. That's how I like my fish. So I'll go ahead and take it out. I hope it's not. So guys, this is the final product. This is for dry rice. I have my tilapia fish, I have my pepper sauce over here, and my red palm oil. I have everything plated for you guys off camera, but you can go ahead and do yours however you like. But this is my dry rice. I just want to thank you guys for staying tuned to the end of this video. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you have not already subscribed. So you want to take pepper sauce, some oil, you just want to mix it up together. So that's how you want to eat a dry rice.